Hello and welcome to Benefer Architectural CAD Tips. I am your host, Robert Benefer, and I will be showing you how to set up toolbars from your fresh install of Autodesk 2024. This will also work with Autodesk MEP, Architecture, and any of the other variants. This first method I will show you won't, or it will, but it'll be more fiddly. But the second method definitely will. So if you're using those particular programs, skip to the latter section of the video. But in the meantime, I'm going to stick with you're a first-time user and you want to put on some toolbars. And if you're working with my learning programs, I would suggest you put these toolbars on because it's very easy. It's much easier if we're working in the same way while you're trying to learn. There are different ways to use AutoCAD. As I've said before, there are people who work from just the command bar. They just type the commands. They are wizards. Probably from the earlier times of CAD where you didn't have the luxury of snazzy toolbars, etc. You have the toolbar users like me, who are a wide bracket of the Autodesk users. We got comfortable with our toolbars and we liked them the way they were, and that's why you're here. And of course you have the ribbon users, where you can see that you've got this snazzy new ribbon up here. So the first thing you want to do if you want those classic toolbars is you open any kind of template. So you open the blank templates up here, just click on new, eventually it'll open, and then you can hit any of these templates. Realistically, I'll just stick with the standard AutoCAD template. And here we are. We're in the blank template, and now we have some functionality that was missing before. If you try and access the things I'm going to show you beforehand without having a template open, you lose some functionality and it won't let you do it. But what we're going to do here, we're going to click and then show menu bar. Now this will give you the old classic file insert, all that kind of menu bar, and then on here you can click through and cycle through the different stages of the ribbon, or you can drop down and then minimize the tab, and then that's all of those are closed. Then what we can do to the tools and toolbars and AutoCAD. Now again, I say if you have MEP or something like that, you won't have all of these toolbars. They will be missing, but there is a way around it. But anyway, so for example, you want the dimensions. There's your dimensions toolbar, and you just grab hold of it by clicking hold of this little section here. It looks like a few rough dots, and you hold it near the edge and it'll just snap to the sides, and you just keep repeating the process until you are happy. So you've got the layers one here, and you have the layers roughly in the middle, and you can just continue doing this until you've built up a full palette of all the toolbars you want. So that is how to do that on the simple side of things. Now, when you've done this, a great thing to do is to save it as a workspace. So what you can go in here is you go save as, and you can call it, in my example, Rob's workspace. So you can go in there, save that, all done. And that's it. It will be saved, and that way you can flick between the two. So if I was to save this as example workspace space, it's there. But then if I flick to the 3D basics, it'll go back to the 3D basics. But if I go back to the example workspace I made, it returns to exactly as I've left it. So it's a really good thing to save that. And there's an additional reason why you should save it. If you're transferring between machines, or you are changing to a new version of AutoCAD, or you're going from AutoCAD to MEP, this is why you should save it. What you can do with these workspaces is something else really, really clever. You can't just save your workspaces, you can import others. Now this is very important. If you're transferring over to MEP, or you're doing something like that and you've come here to find out how to do this, what you can do is you can take your old layout from CAD 2024 and you can import it into MEP. Or if you are going from 2023 to 2024, you can keep bringing those toolbars with you. So what you do is go onto your workspaces, hit customize, and then transfer. When you go on to transfer, open this folder, and I have made this file, which is my BA workspace. So it comes through as Rob's workspace. So what you can do is you can do this, and I have made this file downloadable for you, so you can download Rob's workspace. It's on a Dropbox link at the bottom of this this video, so you can go and get it if you don't want to have the hassle of putting yours together. Or what you can do is you can export it. I'll show you how to do that very shortly. But I've opened this file in here, hitting open Rob's workspace. I'll quickly click on it and drag it across and just drop it here. So now I've dropped it in this workspace. Hit apply and OK. And now when I come back in here, Rob's workspace is available as a workspace. If I click on it, takes a few seconds, but in appears all my beautiful classic toolbars, set up just as how I like them, with everything clipped lovely, and I've had to do it, and it took me all of 20 seconds. Now, if you have this set up already and you want to bring yours with you, you just simply do it the opposite way. So you go customize, you go to transfer Rob's workspace, and then you can copy it and paste it into the workspace here, and then hit save. Now you can call it whatever workspace you want, hit save, and it will save in the file just as I've shown you. So that is it. That is how to get your classic toolbars onto Autodesk 2024. So enjoy, good luck, and have fun with your toolbars.